MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of 3 between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane, and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point, or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
Stepping up to the plate, Trey Turner. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, I like Jerry Hillsdale, and so do the hitters and the pitchers. We won't see a whole lot of arguing with his strike zone. He's one of the better guys in the league. Really consistent.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. A runner at first with no outs here. Again, a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and he's retired 1 away. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now Cano swings and misses on a good 2-strike pitch there as he's retired for out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. Tampa Bay 0. Orioles coming up. You're watching baseball on MLB Network. Chris Groniga gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, look, it hasn't been pretty. I mean, look at the ERA. He's struggled most of the season long. He's got to put together some good performances to drive that number down. But I think if he can attack hitters, get the ball down, keep it in the ballpark, he's got a chance to give his team a chance to win this game.
Digging in the switch hitter, Owen Christian. Currently third on the team in stolen bases, so we'll see if he gets an opportunity to do any running in this one. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Standing in now, Rene Martinez, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, this is the club right now. You know, they got swept last series 0-3, and you start a whole new series. You got to put the other one behind you. We'll see the maturity of this team if they're not living on the past and ready to embrace the future.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Nobody out, runner on first. He's running toward second, taken for strike 3. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, you know, the man hitting cleanup has had a rough go of it lately. I mean, this is a guy that drove in over 110 runs a year ago, so he's expected to produce big time. Sometimes expectations can be crippling, though, so hopefully he can block those out and right the ship in this one.
Bart Wiggins comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Runner at second here with 1 man out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll get back in standing. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a and he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs.
Brandon Moss.
Into the windup and the pitch. Liner toward right center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Well, that base hit right there extends the streak to 10 games. When you start getting hits over 10 games, you've been pretty consistent over the last 2 series you've been playing. Really good ball right now.
At the plate, Johnny Bench. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. This team can pick it, lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
Here's Kendrys Morales. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
If this second inning is any indication of what we're going to see, he's got this hitter 0-2. He really learned from his last outing when he lost. He is way more aggressive now, coming right after guys and throwing strikes.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Now to the plate, Ryan Rua. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position, but the good pitchers get stronger.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box now, Curtis Randall, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Curtis Randall.
First pitch coming, here it is. Grounded to the right. A diving effort as it's off his glove. Flips it underhand. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught as that'll be an infield single.
Well, that base hit right there extends his streak to 9 games. Now, we've been watching him. It's a couple series now. He's starting to swing the bat. You got to start paying attention to this guy. He's getting hot.
Stepping into the box, Angel Vargas, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started that swing a bit too early.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. They look for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground.
Comes set with the 0-1. 1-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Here it comes on 1-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And the pitch on 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He's on the move again from first. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and no one will track it down. A runner at first with no outs here. Again, he's off for second. Pitch misses low. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So a chance here maybe for our first run of the ball game as he's moved into second on the stolen base. And as you can see there on the graphic, he currently sits 4th on the Orioles in that category. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Stepping into the box, Fred Norman. His batting average on the year down at the 240 mark entering play. Lifted in the air out to left. Rua has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting seventh, first baseman, Scott McGriff.
At the plate, Scott McGriff. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a line drive right to Lowry at shortstop. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Here's Jed Lowry now. He was 1 for 4 with a two-bagger in yesterday's game.
Jed Lowry.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. This is flared out towards second. And that is through into right field for a single. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Well, there's a nice little soft liner. I know it's a leadoff base hit. It wasn't hit as hard as he'd like to, but sometimes that little soft liner starts rallies.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Lowry rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Todd Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Martinez takes it in. A quick out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Striding in, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Christian racing back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And he's going to get there with a one-out triple.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle. Driving the second run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just one out.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge, as he loops under the ball and pops it up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Moss.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brandon Moss, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now here's a swing by Moss as he gets a hold of this one high and deep out to right field. And wow, that got out onto Utah Street. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Johnny Bench.
In now, Johnny Bench. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First time up, he went down looking. The windup and the 0-1. Ball
Inside,
one.
ball one.
Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they score 4 times on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Tampa Bay leads this one 4-0. Digging in, Edward Arnold, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And this is taken outside for ball one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. The pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Now here it comes. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box now, Cliff Pennington. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Under it is Frazier now, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Owen Christian.
Ready for another chance. Owen Christian into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in to try it again, Kendrys Morales. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Swing and a line drive, but this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder Ryan Rua.
Striding in once again, Ryan Rua. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Wiggins racing back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, and the Rays have opened this up to 5-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
The batter, number 8, shortstop Jed Lowry.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's Jed Lowry now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 1 out, nobody on.
Nope,
tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Back up the middle, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Center fielder number 7, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Runner at first here, one man out. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Orioles nothing. Digging in for his second at bat, Rene Martinez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Lowry to play this one at short. Scooped up. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Standing in, Bart Wiggins comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Stopped on the slide by Cano. It's there, and he's out.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Into the box, Curtis Randall. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The 2-2 one more time. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start the inning. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Norman has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Again, he sends it out of play. Way outside. 1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. Trying to keep his club in it, down 5-0. Now at the plate, Angel Vargas. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And he's set down, 1 away.
Right fielder, Fred Norman.
In now, Fred Norman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1-1. Here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long. I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
1 out, nobody on. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Now at the plate, Scott McGriff. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, Patrick Edward.
At the plate, Edward Arnold comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And there's ball one.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Hard hit ball to second. There's Cano. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Orioles leave one. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in once again, Johnny Bench. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Number 5, Johnny Bench.
Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Here's Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Grounded, foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Ryan Rua. He swings and grounds it to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So we'll go at least one at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Shortstop, Jed Lowry.
In now, Jed Lowry. Ball 1. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the one as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Digging in for his second at bat, Cliff Pennington. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
0-2.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed, but an even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Owen Christian. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deal on 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Frazier's got to get rid of it. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Rene Martinez.
Striding in once again, Rene Martinez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. We're through 6 full. It's the Rays 5 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings.
Leading off for the Rays, center
ready
fielder,
for another chance. Trey Turner, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. In there, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box, Todd Frazier. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So he'll depart after 6 1/3, and he'll have no shot at a victory here in this one. Dan Wiggins comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Dan Wiggins.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, the pitch. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set, and the pitch. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Fouled back. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Tampa, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready once again, Bart Wiggins. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Bart Wiggins.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready for another shot now. Curtis Randall, a hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. In the dirt here. Full count. Here it comes. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in to try it again, Angel Vargas. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
On the ground for Cano. This could be two. He's got it, and the throw will go to second as they get to force out. On to Moss. Too late, and they'll settle for just the one.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Stepping in now, Fred Norman. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Pitch inside the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Swing and a liner, but foul. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Payoff pitch one more time, and he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that can happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
So striding in, Scott McGriff, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Standing in now, Edward Arnold, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run is scored, and the second run will score as well.
Back-to-back fastballs. He blew the first one by him and said, here we go, try it again. He said, come on, bring it, I'm ready. And he timed it perfectly.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Cliff Pennington. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And he's back standing. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounded to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and 2 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Orioles 2. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Brandon Moss.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Norman looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run that time for Brandon Moss. His second of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
The catcher, number 5.
In now, Johnny Bench. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Christian is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Here's Kendrys Morales, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
That's a little low. It's 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Settling in now, Ryan Rua. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way out in front.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement. It is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Now the 0-1. A cold strike on the inside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Runners on first with 1 down. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
The 2-2 one more time. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Randall is there, and the side is retired. One for the Rays on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Rays 6 and the Orioles 2. Corey Rasmus is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready now, Owen Christian. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And it misses. 3-1 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Into the box, Rene Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Hey, he tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Digging in, Bart Wiggins. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Has a look, now the pitch. That misses. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Curtis Randall is on deck. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping into the box, Curtis Randall. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
1-0 count. Here it is. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Here's the 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. They still trail here. It's 6-2. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network.
Center fielder number 7, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A windup and a 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Norman is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Digging in and looking for more, Todd Frazier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hector Rondon enters the game
now
with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 56, Hector Rondon.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Robbie Cano now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. 0-1 count and the pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. This one's flared toward left center. Calling for it, Wiggins. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Rays lead it 6-2. Sun Hwan-Oh comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the windup and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rua waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Scott
at the plate. Scott McGriff. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rua has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Chris Groniga earns win number 4 on the season. Justin Verlander struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.